Okay, this is lesson 60. This is on direct and inverse variation. First of all, it says, a drama club is planning a bus trip to New York City to see a Broadway play. The cost per person for the bus rental varies inversely as the number of people going on the trip. It will cost $22 per person if 35 people go, and how much will it cost if 39 people go? So first thing I want you to do is, with this sentence right here, you're going to write the equation. Okay, so number one, the equation. We're talking about cost and we're talking about number of people. And it says it varies inversely. So the cost varies, put an equal mark here, inversely to the number of people. Cost is inverse to the number of people. If it was direct, it'd go right here. And do ones for your subscripts. Then put C sub 2 here and N sub 2 here. And those are also inverse because they're not on the same part of the fraction. 2, you sub in the given information. Okay, well they told us that it is $22 a person for 35. So the first cost they gave us was 22 for 35 people. Notice those are both sub 1s. That's where they went. How much is it going to be for 39? So 39 people, and I don't know what it's going to be. Okay? So step 3 is you just solve the proportion. So we know we do that with cross multiplying. Okay? So I know I'm going to divide this by 39 so I can get C by itself there. And you can just put that directly in your calculator. And when you do, you get 1974. You know this is cost, so it's in dollars, as they were talking up here. And that is your answer. Okay, let's try another one. This one says the number of gears a machine can make varies directly as the time it operates. Let me blow this up a little bit. It says if it can make 1,720 gears in 5 hours, how many gears can it make in 8 hours? So we're talking about the number of gears varies directly as the time. So the number of gears varies directly as the time. Okay, so subscript those with ones, and then put your second ones down here. Those are direct, these are direct. Then it says 1,720 gears in 5 hours. So 1720 in the top and 5 in the top. How many can it make? That's the number of gears. That's this. In 8 hours. Okay? So this is your step 1. This is your step 2. Step 3 is to cross multiply and solve. 1720 times 8 equals 5 times n sub 2. We're going to divide both sides by 5 to get n. And when you do that, you stick in your calculator. You get n sub 2 equals 2,752. Okay? Down here it says an enclosed gas exerts a pressure P on the walls of the container. This pressure is directly proportional to the temperature. So pressure is directly proportional to the temperature. So P equals T, like that. Straight across. Subscript 1, put your 2's in the bottom. That was step 1. Step 2. If the pressure is 4 newtons per square meter when the temperature is 280, so we have 4 here and 280 there. Find the constant of variation. So we don't know what these are. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to cross multiply. Okay? Then we need to think. What is it that they're talking about? They're talking about, it says the pressure is directly proportional to the temperature. So it's pressure to temperature. Pressure to temperature. That should sound like a ratio to you. Pressure to temperature. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide by the T so we can get pressure to temperature, but we're going to also divide by the 280. So when we want to talk about pressure to temperature, what is the constant of variation? This is the way you do it. So this is 1 over 70. So it's 1 over 70 would be the answer to that question for the constant of variation. Hope that helps.